So how have you been? I know it has been a minute. I've missed all of you. How have you been? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time you're watching this video. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jamie Naftali. The channel's name is called The Pediatric World. It's a channel on kids' welfare, medical problems, and we try finding solutions. Here, I give the know-how to the mothers. I want to engage everybody, especially the mothers, into the common illnesses affecting children while growing up. And I do this in a language that every mother, every caregiver, and everybody is able to understand. So let's go back. Remember when we were here, we were talking about congenital abnormalities, and this we said these are abnormalities that children are born with, and we did one which is Down syndrome. So today we are going to tackle the second congenital abnormality that is very, very common, and this is cleft lip and cleft palate. So this is two things, but we are going to see what this is. We call it cleft lip and palate. Yes, so let's join this video and start. So what is cleft lip and palate? So the first 3 months of pregnancy, when the mother is pregnant, this is a very crucial time. It's a very crucial time for a growing fetus. The fetus is this baby that is growing in the womb. So the first 3 weeks, it's very, very crucial. And in addition to other, we said development of many organs start when the mother is pregnant. So in the first 3 weeks. So in addition to other development of other organs taking place, structures of the face and mouth also begin to take shape. So this is the mouth and also the face. So the structures and the shape of the mouth start to take place in the first 3 weeks of pregnancy. So this is all that I'm meaning. And in the 5th and the 6th week, the baby's upper lip begin also to fuse together. And this sometimes does not happen. So we are saying in the 5th and the 6th week, the upper lip, this is the upper lip. We have 2 lips. We have the upper lip, we have the lower lip. So we are saying in the first 5th and the 6th week of pregnancy, these start to fuse together. And this sometimes does not happen right away, and the lip is cleft. So if this fusing together of these lips does not happen, so this one, there's a space that is left, and this is what we are calling a cleft. So hence this is what is referred to as cleft lip, when these lips do not fuse. So there's a space, and this is what we are calling the cleft lip. I hope you understand. So this ranges from being a small or even a large opening. So it can be left a small when this doesn't happen, when the fusion of these lips does not happen. So it can be either a small or even a large one. So this, it depends. It can vary now from a small to a large opening. So between 8th and the 12th week of pregnancy, again, the roof of the baby's mouth starts it begins to form. The roof of the baby's mouth, it starts to form, and this is made up, the roof of the mouth is what we call palates, and this is made up of two palates. We have hard palate, we also have soft palate. So the hard palate is the one that is front near the teeth, the front one near the teeth here. So this is the hard palate. You also have the soft palate that we are not able to see inside there. Yes, here, this is what we call the soft palate. So this forms the roof of the mouth, and we are saying we have 2 types, the hard palate near the teeth, and also we have the soft palate that we are not able to see well. So now, when the development of this both part is incomplete, the development of the palate is not complete, the baby has a cleft palate. Remember, we had, if there was no fusion of the lips, we had a cleft lip. But again, now the roof of the mouth, the palate also does not when the palate, the both part of the palate is incomplete, the baby has got cleft palate. Now this is where we get the name cleft lip and palate. I hope you understand. A child may be born with cleft lip, palate, or both. You can imagine it is that serious. So a child can not only have the cleft lip alone, they can have, one child can be born with a cleft lip, another one with a cleft palate, or both, has both cleft lip and palate. This is where the word now comes from. We are saying it is incomplete formation of these parts. So if defect occurs only on one side, if the defect occurs only in one side, this is called unilateral. And if it is in both sides, this is bilateral. Bi means two. Sorry, I hope you understand. So what do these children with cleft lip palate present? How are you able to tell this is cleft lip? So they can present with the following. One, they have feeding issues. They're not able to feed well, and the reason is obvious. You can imagine this lip is not developed, there's a space, and also the palate, there's a deformity. So they're not able to feed properly. They have feeding issues. They also have speech difficulties. Yes, altering some words becomes difficult for these children. They also have dental problems, definitely, because now here is where the teeth lie and we have abnormality within that area. They also have social and low esteem problems. You can imagine that physical appearance. They don't look so normal. I said I'm going to put a picture here so you can imagine how these children look like. They're going to have low self-esteem, especially when they are outside there with other kids while playing. They do not feel comfortable. So this is what we call low social and esteem problems. What causes this cleft lip and palate? So the causes are congenital. Remember, we said congenital, it is what these children are born with. So this involves errors in the genes. So it is congenital. Another percentage, the causes are idiopathic. What? Remember the word idiopathic? We said idiopathic is when the cause is not known. Idiopathic, the cause is not known. It just happens. It just happens. In as much as we are saying it's congenital and it involves errors in the genes, a big percentage it is idiopathic and we are not able to tell the causes. So, but what are the associated factors? What will make this thing happen even if you don't have the causes? What are the associated factors to having cleft lip and palate? So number one is alcohol and tobacco intake during pregnancy. This is to all mothers. If you're pregnant, know this is precious. This is something precious that you're carrying, and whatever you consume in one way or the other through the placenta, the baby, the fetus inside you gets exactly what you're getting. So when the mom is when you are fond of taking alcohol, tobacco, smoking cigarettes, this will definitely going to cost you. And the cost, you see, it's very unfair because the consequences goes to the fetus. It goes to the baby when they are being born, and the child can come out with a cleft lip or cleft palate or even both. Another associated factor is vitamin deficiency. Still, to mothers who are pregnant, make sure you eat balanced diet to have all the vitamins that are needed. We do not have, ensure we do not have any deficiencies. Moms having viral illnesses also while pregnant again. So if you feel sick, you feel you're not okay, just go to the hospital again when pregnant so that you can be screened for all these viruses and everything, because you can see what can really cause us. So in rare cases, it is related to connective tissue disorders, but this is very, very rare. So what is the diagnosis? How are you able to say this is cleft lip and palate? How are you able to tell? How do we use to diagnose? First of all, at birth, you're able to diagnose. Definitely the baby has been born, and this is physical. You can see that there is a deformity, around the mouth, the palate, and also the lip. So at birth, or even before through the prenatal ultrasounds. So when the mom is pregnant, why this screening, prenatal screening are important, it's because of things like this. So this thing can be picked early. If the mom goes to hospital and you're asked for an ultrasound, you can be able to tell and to treat even early. During examination also, when you're doing exam, those with cleft palate and soft palate have difficulties to feed, and they have inability to latch to the breast. So while examining this baby, when they are breastfeeding after they are born, you are able to tell that this baby is not able to latch or to fix themselves or pull the nipple to breastfeed. They are not able to do that because of the deformity. So this is during examination. You're also able to know that they have difficulties to feed. So ultrasounds can detect as early as 16 weeks. So when you do an ultrasound at 16 weeks, it can as early detect this cleft lip and palate as early as that. So treatment. What is the treatment of cleft lip and palate? So the only treatment we have is through surgery. So we call it reconstructive surgery. We want to reconstruct back the lips and also the palate. So we call it reconstructive surgery. We don't have meds, we don't have medications for this. The only way to go is through this reconstructive surgery. I hope this is very, very clear. So you can imagine this is the cleft lip palate. At least now you have the knowledge. I'm going to show you a picture here so you can be able to understand what we are talking about and see how these kids look like. It is very, very serious, and mothers get so scared. It's a scary condition. It's a very, very scary conditions. So that's why we say sometimes you see seminars, seminars being advertised for the surgery, sometimes for free or even at a lower cost. Please, when you get those posts, post to as many people. You never know who you are helping. Maybe there's a mother somewhere with their child with cleft lip and palate. Just post them so that they can get help. So I hope this is clear. Thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping tuned. Thank you for listening. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit that red button, subscribe. You're the one who is making us not reach to 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there. I need 20-something people to hit on the subscribe button. Please subscribe to also become part of us. Share these videos widely. You never know which people get help, especially the mothers. Let them go as far as, I don't know. Share them widely so that people are able to reach them. Also comment down in the comment section. Thank you for those who have commented. Thank you for the questions. Even in my email, I'm going to provide it in the end. So ask anything. Thank you for those questions. Those that are asking for certain topics. I'm going to cover them. I'm going to reply, and we are going to see how to go about them. Thank you for keeping tuned again. Thank you. Till next time. Bye bye.